I see ya, Mr. Creeper. I see ya. You won't get the best of me. Okay, he got the best of me. Yeah, you saw nothing, you see nothing, and I have a big mess to clean up. Hello everyone, my name's Duration, and welcome back to Decennium SMP. And today, we're on the server. We are running beta 1.5, if you look in the top left corner, which means we have a bunch of new features to explore. I actually took the time to look up on the wiki some of the things that we can look forward to in this update, and whether or not we're going to actually have time to explore all of those things is another question. But we've got things like different sapling types. We actually have the specific saplings for spruce and birch now available to us, so we can specifically grow certain trees, which is going to be kind of helpful, I think. We also have the ability to make powered and detector rails, which is going to be quite interesting. That means that we can make a little bit more advanced minecart systems, I guess. Another thing that we'll also note is that we actually have the ability to check achievements as well. So as you can see, I've already got a few of these while I was getting ready to start recording. But if we make a crafting table, actually, we should see that we get the achievement for making a crafting table. And look at that, achievement get, benchmarking. So now we've got that achievement, which is going to be interesting. Maybe we'll try to, you know, get all the achievements in one of our episodes or something. That might be fun. Especially some of these more tricky ones. I know that the on a rail one can be kind of tricky unless, you know, maybe a certain someone has made a minecart track that goes for a decent while. And then when pigs fly is also a tricky one to get from what I've heard. But we'll have to mess around with that at some point. Also, you also noticed that we have the ability to check statistics, which is going to be interesting. You can see minutes played is already counting up, so we're already racking up those minutes. So it will be interesting to see how many minutes we rack up playing Decennium SMP from now on. Another feature which I'm really looking forward to having is shift click. That's right, we have shift click now, so as you can see here, I can just go like this, boom, 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 and it all just goes right from the chest into my inventory, or vice versa, which is nice. However, one thing that you will still notice is that I cannot do it, like I'm holding shift and clicking, I can't do it within my inventory, and you also can't do it when you're crafting either. You can't shift click on those types of user interfaces yet. That is going to come in beta 1.6, according to the wiki. Wait. I know for certain that these were all oak tree saplings when I planted them, but apparently they held on to their values, their data values, I guess, and now they look like spruce and birch trees, which is quite interesting. But anyways, like I was saying earlier, I was actually reading the wiki about beta 1.5 to kind of see what features I could look forward to using in this update. And I knew shift clicking was coming because it was all the rage to be talking about. But I also heard, according to the wiki, that items in water move faster now. And I can definitely see that. They definitely are moving faster now than they used to. Before they were going painfully slow. The one thing about having these saplings here is I don't know if they'd actually grow in this tree farm, since I specifically designed it to limit the tree height for oak trees. So I think I'm going to take out the birch and spruce saplings here because I don't know if they're actually going to properly grow. But yeah, you can see the items are moving faster for sure. I can definitely see that. And I've just come to a very strange realization, is the fact that these saplings aren't stacking. So I'm not sure if this is some sort of strange item ID, but I'm gonna keep this aside because I have a feeling that that's actually a special sapling, and there's something special about this that means that it's not stacking. I'm not sure why that would be. I'm gonna go walk around here and see if I collect up any more, if it gets the same thing. No, they don't stack with this one. This one's all by itself. I'm going to stick that in a chest somewhere because I think that's a special sapling. Maybe that will turn into a different sapling type later on down the line. But I think it's about time that we actually go down to the Underbros tunnel, because I need to get started on working on my tunnel. It has been ages since I've done anything for the Underbros recently, and yeah, it's about time that we got our own chunk of the tunnel at least started. As you remember, I had this access tunnel right here, which was wait, why am I moving so... Oh no, I forgot about this. Oh no. So beta 1.5 was the update. It was the update where this no longer worked anymore, guys. It's been good. It's been a great run. But we lost our privileges. We can no longer do the alternating ladders, which is a shame. Now I have to craft up all the extra ladders to stick in between. Wait, did the recipe change for ladders? Please tell me. Please tell me the recipe for ladders changed. Okay, so I mean, it kind of makes up for it because you're getting 2 for the price of 1. So I mean, you basically, it just pays for the ladders that you have to put in between. So this isn't actually too bad. I mean, it's still a shame, that's for sure. Because now I gotta do the dangerous work of trying to swap out ladders with torches, which is a little bit unfortunate. I need to make sure all my torches are still spaced out as evenly as I had them before. And yeah, I think I've got that, but I still need to make a few more ladders to fill in the gaps. And yes, I didn't need that many more ladders, but I mean, I guess I could actually put the ladder properly all the way up to the top now. I think that's supposed to be... No, that's definitely not supposed to be there. Okay, I think we're all... No! Oh! I saved myself! That was really close. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Now I just gotta eat a couple steaks to make up for the basically near-death experience. But as you know, this is the actual size of the tunnel. So in order to actually get the walls done, I have to dig out, you know, one more layer at the side on both edges of the walls, and the ceiling will probably have to be redone at some point. I'm not sure what the design for the ceiling is going to be, or the floor in fact, but I think we'll decide that at some point, I'm sure. But I think I'm gonna just get started on digging out the walls on both sides, and that way then I can just come through on a second run and just get all the blocks placed in at some point. So I'm gonna get started on that right now. And what better way to do that than a quick little time lapse. But as you can see here, we've hit an area where I actually can't really go any farther, because if you look at this, you don't have permission to access this area. And that's because I believe this is a protected section of the map. I believe it's part of Steelwood that's being protected by the plugin. I can't quite remember exactly. So we're gonna have to talk with Steel or Mono or whatever and see how we're going to work around this. I could always just ask Steel to do this section of the tunnel as well, but I also need to talk with him about this because I actually can't access my chest here either. So I don't believe there was really anything in that chest, but we'll have to talk to him and see what is going on with this, because yeah, I can't even do anything here. But as I was digging out this tunnel, I was noticing all these little bits of iron, you know, showing themselves to the world, so I might as well, you know, dig them up, because hey, you know, I can see them, they can see me. Let's make it one happy family, or I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I wonder what I'm saying in the first place. Just trying to make stuff interesting, and yeah, I'm just speaking words, and most of the time it's just utter nonsense. But for the most part, you don't even hear too much of my utter nonsense because I cut a lot of it out of the video because, hey, the video can't go on for 2 hours, but if you want to listen to a bunch of my ramblings and such, be sure to tune in on Monday nights between 8 and 9 is when I usually start streaming, and you can listen to me ramble live. But anyways, self-promotions aside here, this is the wall that we're going to be making. And yeah, I'm hoping that we can get back onto doing some Underbros business at some point. It's always a tricky business getting everyone all meeting up at the same time. But yeah, it's going to be the most secret of secret societies, right? We have great motives of ruling the server from the shadows and stuff. We know exactly what we're doing. Honestly, I don't know if we know what we're doing, but everyone keeps saying we know what we're doing, so I'm just gonna assume that we know what we're doing, even though I don't know if we know what we're doing. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that makes sense. But it's time to place more blocks. But I got very close to completion here. I was very, very close, but just short. So I think I'm gonna go up to the top and see if I can find a few pieces of sandstone to finish that off. Oh yeah, I forgot that it actually can rain now too. That was one thing that I forgot to mention earlier, but it looks like we are seeing it firsthand now. And yeah, the particles look like they're falling in slow motion for some reason, but then when I stand in them, then, I mean, then maybe they aren't? I don't know. But I was gonna go walk all the way to the mining desert to get a bit of sand because, you know what, I wanted to finish off that sandstone right there. But anyways, it looks like that there's actually a minecart track here that's actually been completed for the most part. So I'm gonna go back to spawn and we're gonna take that instead. And it appears as though spawn is a desert area because it is not raining here. But anyways, there is a metro entrance over here at the center of the world. This was actually something that we discovered in a previous episode, I believe, but we weren't really sure what it was, but it actually is a metro. So we have Southern Rail and we have Northern Rail, which is to be constructed currently. But let's go to the Southern Rail because I do believe that is open. This is arrivals and we are going to departures. Now, I'm not sure if there is minecarts here. I don't think there is. But let's pop in the minecart here. And off we go. We are taking advantage of powered rails right off the bat here. And yeah, look at that. Also appears as though someone is doing something with mushrooms here. I'm not sure if this is for show or what this is all about. But off we go. To the desert. And here we are, in the desert area here, at least we're almost there. We have to walk the last little bit, but the rail takes us all the way out here, which is actually quite nice because that is a lot faster than walking, that's for sure. Although I did have to backtrack to go back to spawn, but I think it was worth it. We got to try out the rail, and we'll be able to ride it back. I must say, every time going through this path here, it always makes me a little nervous that there's just going to be a creeper dropping down from above every time you come out of one of these tunnels. And here we are, the desert. We can get sand again. And the shack of safety. Oh, there's actually some stuff in the chest here. I didn't even know that. I mean, I'm not gonna touch that stuff because I've got my own equipment here. I really don't need to take that much sand. But I always feel bad stealing sand from anywhere over there because, I mean, we've got this whole desert to destroy, so, I mean, why not use it, right? And after the great apocalypse of a night, Gyration looks out from the shack of safety. He has to decide, is he going to get out of the shack of safety or die of starvation? The choice is his. Yeah, let's just get out of this shack. I'm sick and tired of being in here. It is very, okay, oh, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. Spiders are annoying. Wait, are you? Did you just decide that you didn't want to kill me now? Well, you're gonna die anyways because I don't trust you. These spiders, you can't trust them. But yeah, no, I'm not even gonna bother with that. I'm leaving. And instead of warping home, I decided to take the minecart. Oh, no! You saw nothing. So, note to self, somehow you can actually literally destroy a item with water. I don't know, we're missing a rail here and I don't know where it is, so I guess I gotta go find another rail and then I'll come back and fix that because yeah, I done goofed up. Okay, and now that we're home, we can quickly make a powered rail. I guess that's an opportunity to show you all how to make powered rails in case you didn't know. Honestly, I don't know if I know the recipe off by heart. We're going to find that out in a very quick second. I believe it's that. Look at that. I got it first try. Those old Minecraft recipes are still ingrained in my mind. But here we are back at the station over here. We'll fix up this rail that I messed up. And yeah, just don't have water in your hotbar when you're working with minecarts. But anyways, I'm going to head back to the base and we're going to finish the sandstone in the wall. But after being back here at my base for a little bit, it is raining, and I've been hearing some sounds that are very new to Minecraft. Obviously, the rain is a sound that is very new to Minecraft as well. Yeah, we're hearing some loud claps of thunder and seeing a bit of lightning. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to capture some of this on camera. I don't really know when it's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen when it happens, I guess. Oh, kind of scared me there too. But I saw it just come down right over there. But it looks like the rain is over, unfortunately. Whoa, that creeper came out of absolutely nowhere. That was oh. So this is, yeah, this is the issue that I'm having here. And all my dogs have come to my rescue. Look at this. But yeah, so I definitely need to get up there. I need to light this thing up right now because this is a big issue. Obviously, I don't usually stick around for the night. I usually sleep it off right away. But yeah, we gotta light up this base because I don't want creepers spawning everywhere. And look at that, they killed the skeleton before he'd even had a chance to get me. But I'm guessing, oh yeah, there's another creeper up there too, I can see him. And I'm wondering there's probably a bunch of mobs inside these tunnels as well too, so those areas are not safe. I see ya, Mr. Creeper. I see ya. You won't get the best of me. Okay, he got the best of me. Yeah, you saw nothing, you see nothing, and I have a big mess to clean up. At least this is much easier as I can just shift-click stuff into the chest, which, I mean, makes this process a lot easier. I still remember when I exploded my first chest on the server, and I was moving items one by one. Well, I mean, I guess I gotta be thankful that my dogs have lived. I know there was one who took a big hit from that creeper. Which guy has his tail really low? One of them is still doing really good, but this guy looks like he needs some. You need some here too, bud. Hey, hey, hey. There you go. You feeling better, eh? Yeah. You look like you're feeling better. I've got one more steak. Who needs one more? You need one more? I think he did. Perfect. There is absolutely nothing to see underneath there. It is like new. It's like nothing ever happened, right? You'll vouch for me, right? But I was thinking about lighting up this base here. Now, I had some suggestions about using lava inside the towers or outside the towers or whatever to light things up, because that would be a very interesting way of lighting things up. Now, that is definitely something I want to mess around with, especially lava in the towers. I think that would look really cool, especially if you can see it through the glass on the outside. I think that would look amazing. I think we're going to mess around with that in the next episode. I know, I'm putting off lighting up the base, and I feel like that is important to do. But right now, I have some other things that I want to get done. Namely, the thing that I want to get done in today's episode is actually finishing off this area over here. I want to put some chests over here to decorate this area a little bit, and to also store some saplings in. And I also think just having this a little bit more dug out would look a little bit nicer. Now, I'm a little bit limited on space here because I don't want to landscape this too much. I want to keep it relatively the same. I think just having a little bit of stairs coming down from every direction would be the best, so that you can kind of come from any direction and get down here. And then we'll just have some chests. I'm thinking even we could use some of those bookshelves that we bought in the last episode to kind of decorate this area here. So I'm going to get started on that, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I've done a little bit of building off camera here, just slowly picking away at some stuff here. And I think I'm going to use some jack-o'-lanterns in here as well. We can make a few of those. I think I'm just going to make 4, which is probably more than enough. And look at that, the texture is even fixed. In this version, I was used to playing in alpha where the textures for the jack-o'-lanterns and the pumpkins look exactly the same, but we can go like this, and we can have the jack-o'-lanterns just like that. And then I'm gonna stick some chests here. Now, as you can see, I ended up just going with the stairs going like in this direction and in this direction, and not having stairs going that way as well. I just figure it's gonna be easier to have a place to store all of our stuff along this wall instead of trying to integrate it into the wall over here. So that's what I ended up going with. I also put some slabs down here too, so that it's a little bit easier to step down and pick up those items. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some chests here quickly, and we can just stick them just like so. And we're all set. Look at that. We've got a nice area here for our saplings. And here we go. We can see that the leaves are pretty much fully dissolved, and we can head down here. I'm gonna go place some of my saplings away here so that we don't really know, even the wood as well. We'll just take a look and see how much we actually pick up. So we don't have any more logs or saplings in our inventory, so we should be able to go over here and pick them up and see how many we got. Now, you can't actually pick them up when you're on the slab. You actually have to get all the way in the water, is something that I figured out here. But we have 7 logs, and we got 23 saplings from there, which is pretty good, I think. So obviously I'm going to keep these logs on me. In fact, I think I'm actually going to use this chest over here for saplings, and we'll use this one over here for logs. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to leave a like or a comment down below. And if you would like to receive notifications from me when I upload new videos, be sure to subscribe. That way you won't miss out on any new content that I upload, and you also receive a notification when I live stream. I also run a small Discord server, so if you're in the mood to chat, the link to that and more can be found in the video description. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next episode.